Hello. I just went to go see Avatar, and I'm gonna make this extremely brief. I know my vlogs are usually a bit longer and more interesting. I just wanted to say this. I went to see Avatar. Saw it in 3D. It was amazing. But who did I go see it with? Deacon? No. Cindy with an S? No. Not Sal Salvatore or Big Mike either. I shared a ticket with Polly, the head of culinary services. And for the first half hour of the movie, he would not shut the fuck up. He just kept on saying, "Ooh, that's a pretty spaceship. Ooh, that's a pretty planet. Ooh, that's a pretty hot doctor. Ooh, that's a pretty cool body. Ooh, that's a pretty cool yada yada yada." Just he wouldn't shut the fuck up. Everything was interesting to him. And that pissed me off to no end. So, I moved down to the first row and watched the rest of the movie in relative peace. And I took it all in, and it was fantastic. But, and I don't want to seem like a jerk or a nitpicker, but, did anybody notice the fact that, like, everything in that movie has been done before? It's not an original storyline. It's Pocahontas with a twist. You throw in elements of Star Wars, Halo, Alien. You mix it in with some nice fantasy elements like Lord of the Rings and that cheap fucking wannabe ripoff B movie that I saw back in the day called The People Under the Stairs. It has nothing to do with that, but it just reminded me of the one bitch, and it reminded me of it. You've got the Colonel character who's ripped straight out of every fucking Patrick Swayze military movie circle jerk. You've got the the two main people, the hero and the heroine, who were like I said, straight up ripped from Pocahontas. I mean, for crying out loud, her father and mother happen to run the tribe, and he's the outsider. He doesn't know, and she protects him when she could have killed him. Yada 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 yada. It's. I could go on, but for crying out loud, I mean, that's a given. Now, I will say that they had some unique concepts, and everything that they did do was polished to a mirror sheen. But I'm like, it just distracted me because, I mean, seriously, I was sitting here, and the problem is a lot of elements reminded me of video games, and I was actually half the time sitting here thinking, wow, this is a video game of a movie that I can't wait to play, because it's going to be badass. Like, I'm sitting there when they're in the flying sequence, I'm half expecting for, like, one of those QuickTime events to come up, press X not to die, and such and such. And, when that, gigantic fucking hammerhead rhinoceros thing, when they started charging and like crushing the enemy soldiers, all I could think of was that armor's too strong for blasters. Anyways, this isn't interesting at all. It has nothing to do with the Fellowship of Christian Wannabes. I just wanted an excuse to rant and rave about that movie. So, what the fuck? It's a movie. I saw it with Paulie, who wouldn't shut the fuck up. But here's the thing. Paulie got real quiet on the way home. And I was talking to him, and I was like, God damn, man. That's the weirdest position to be in, because, you gotta feel for the guy. He's caught between two worlds. He doesn't know if he's gonna protect his family or these people who he's come to trust. And I was talking to that about Paulie, and Paulie he was so quiet. I mean, I can't imagine what was going through his mind. He's probably thinking the same thing. It's just, wow. It hits you on a level like right here. I'm serious. Man. Such a good movie.